just kind of first of all, how's fall camp been for you so far?
It's been good. It's a grind. It's fun, but I mean, any chance you get to come out here on the field and just go at it with your teammates, it's been a lot of fun. Super thankful to be a part of this team.
Is there anything you specifically kind of focused on this past offseason to get better at or anything like that?
Yeah, for sure. I think for me, the biggest thing was putting on weight and getting faster. I mean, coming in last year, I was probably 10 pounds less. So I think just having a whole year to get strength training with Coach Heron and working on my speed and tempo and stuff like that has been super big for me.
Scott Trade, Julius, Jared White. It's a pretty deep running back room. How's it been working with all those guys with all that experience?
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't be more thankful to be in a room with such experience. I mean, like you said, we got Elijah, a senior, Julius, a senior. Learning from those dudes, super talented. Um, I mean, they're super loving. Like we all love each other in the room. Like with Coach Mix, it's competitive. It's super competitive, but at the end of the day, we all want to see each other succeed. So I think that's been the most enjoyable part about that transition.
For people that don't know or maybe didn't watch you at Sentinel High School, what do you kind of bring to this running back room for North Tennessee?
Yeah. I mean, personally, I think I can do it all. I catch the ball in the backfield a lot, pretty well. I run outside zone. Try to go down in the A gap power. To just do whatever they can ask me to do, really.
How fun has it been to have some of the other Sentinel guys on the team?
Yeah, I mean, it's awesome being here with Ort and Rylan and JJ. I think we're all doing pretty well, and I mean, I couldn't be more thankful for Coach Oliver. I think he prepared us pretty well for a college environment. Just focusing on the little things here in college is huge, and he really preached that. So I think we all bring a lot to the table here, and I'm super happy I get to be here with those guys.
Yeah. We talked about it before, but what drew you to MSU from enemy territory?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think just the coaches overall, kind of how they recruited me. I was pretty early on that I felt drawn here, which was really weird for me growing up around Missoula. But I knew I kind of wanted to leave Missoula, and I didn't know if I was really going to do it. But after being recruited here and just the culture and seeing the dudes above me and talk to them, I mean, I couldn't be happy with the decision.
The blue is just
Yeah, I think it looks better. It looks better on me at least.
How would you describe Sam Mix as a coach?
I mean, just the best dude ever. He's a perfect mix between, being your friend and then also coaching you hard. He's super knowledgeable. He knows the offense better than anybody, and I trust him with anything. And just being with him for a full year, gaining his trust. I mean, that's the biggest thing for me. I want all the coaches to trust me, and he's put me in a position to where I can get the reps I need. And I mean, I just couldn't be happier with him as a coach.
there's 23 seniors on this team. You kind of talked about inside the running back room, but outside of that, how have they kind of helped you and kind of slid you into this program?
Yeah, I mean, I think we have a super big player-led team here, and coming in as a freshman, they preach just like earning their respect. And after a year of being here, I can tell you that that's the most important thing. You're coming in as a freshman, you put your head down, you go to work, you don't say anything, and then you get 3 4 months in, and they start to, respect you a little more, start to talk to you, and kind of just feel that bond created. And our team runs through those 23 seniors, and everybody knows that. And I think this year that's really going to be on display out there.
I think your only or your first touch last year was the touchdown.
Yeah.
So take us through that. I mean, what was going through your mind as you're running to the end zone?
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty crazy. I didn't expect to go in that game. Coach Mix came up to me kind of near the end. I think it was like 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter, something like that. He said, "You're going in." He told me he trusts me. Um, got a little jacked up, went out there, shaking a little bit. But in that huddle, when I saw the starting O lineman in there telling me that they got me and they're gonna block for me, the hole's gonna be there, really gave me confidence. And then when I got that handoff, I mean, the hole was this big. It wasn't too hard for me. Just running through there, it was super surreal. It's a moment I'll never forget for sure.
Remember who opened the hole for you? Who the main guys?
I mean, it was Perk, Omar, Connor. I think it was on that side, and then I mean, the whole front side was open too with Marcus.
Yeah, and you ran toward the student end zone, the
Yeah,
Sentinel end zone
Sentinel.
over there. How just what was that experience like to see all the fans right there?
I mean, it was surreal. Something I've dreamed of since I got here. Running in the Sunny Hollow end zone. Everybody loves that. And I mean, we got the best fans in the world here, so it's pretty surreal.
Hit a good jump in the spring game, some great touches. So, how would you describe your skill level making a jump going into this year?
Yeah, I think I made a big jump just during the spring. I mean, you get a ton of reps in the spring, and spring's kind of the time where you can kind of set yourself apart and start to move your way up the depth chart. And Coach Mix gave me a lot of opportunity. I'd say I took that opportunity pretty well. And I mean, I got to go with the starting O line, which is huge. I really didn't get a lot of reps with them before the spring, so getting comfortable with them I think was huge. And I mean, they're pretty talented, so it's once you get in there with them, you never want to leave. So
Who would you say the offensive linemen that stand out most on this team in your eyes?
I'd say the two seniors up front, we got Justice and Marcus. They're the biggest leaders on there. I mean, everybody's talented. Connor Moore's super talented. But those two guys, they stand out to me as far as who I look up to, who I trust the most. I know if I'm in there with them, they're going to give me something, and I trust them. So yeah, I'd say those two guys.
Marcus is just on the freaks list for
Yeah.
the Athletic. What makes him such a freak? What does he do that gets him that honor?
Honestly, you don't really know until you watch the film. You turn it on and you see just guys being moved. And every time you look at who it is, it's Marcus. And it's on. I don't really know how to explain it, but he just knows how to move guys like on another level I've never seen before.